I look so old. Look at how gray my hair is getting. And I'm chewing on a cup of ice here. We're broadcasting live from the parking lot of the Hope Chest in Stockton, California on Pacific, almost to Benjamin Holt. Another media haul. So I got a bunch of VHS. It was 4 for $1. And I only got 7. I just couldn't find anything to push it over. I should have just bought another one. But anyway, let's start with this movie, Shag. Of course, we love Phoebe Cates from Fast Time at Ridgemont High. This movie looks interesting. It's described as the Dirty Dancing meets Mystic Pizza with a party thrown by American Graffiti. So it is a period film, 1989. Okay, so I was 2 years old when this movie came out. It looks like it's set in the 1960s. It's a dance movie. Check it out. Directed by Zelda Barron. Never seen it, never heard of it. Rated PG, so I can watch it with my wife. This movie says 2 Academy Award nominations, and it says one of the best American films of the year 2000. You Can Count on Me, with Mark Ruffalo and Best Actress nominee and Best Original Screenplay. So I don't think it won any awards, but it was nominated. Ooh, Matthew Broderick is in this movie, and Laura Linney? We'll check that one out. This movie, I picked it up because it was incredibly polarizing reviews. The critic reviews were awful, but it had a lot of positive audience reviews with honors, and I was just surprised to see Joe Pesci and Brendan Fraser in a movie together. Joe Pesci looks good with a beard, too, I might add. Young Brendan Fraser. He was some hot stuff back then. This movie looked interesting. Ben Stiller, Edward Norton, and Jenna Elfman. Keeping the Faith. Another early 2000s movie. Man, this movie's over 2 hours long. Buena Vista Home Entertainment. That is a Disney production. It is rated PG-13. I know nothing about it. It's supposed to be a rom-com, I think. Oh, it's directed by Edward Norton, too. So that looks cool. Edward Norton with dyed blonde hair. Ugh. This movie I've always wanted to watch. Peter Bogdanovich. I reviewed another one of his movies starring Ryan O'Neal on the channel. I believe I reviewed Paper Moon 2 Christmases ago. But I've always wanted to see this. And this one used to be an X-Video rental. What's Up, Doc? Starring Ryan O'Neal and Barbara Streisand. This is the screwball comedy genre, kind of paying homage to 1930s screwball comedies, except for this movie came out in 1972. X-Video rental, you see the foil tag there, and the rental security strip there. This belonged to Video Monday, and someone bought it used for $7.95 at Rasputin's World of Music once upon a time. And that was priced on November 25th. Don't know the year. All right, so let's keep digging here. I remember seeing this movie as a kid on TV, and I love Robin Williams, and I get super sentimental about him. Interestingly enough, this movie co-stars Shelley Duvall, and this movie came out in 1980, the same year that The Shining, I believe, was also released. So she goes from being in a Kubrick movie to this, I don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's a comedy drama. Rest in peace, Shelley Duvall and Robin Williams. Who would have thought? It makes me sad, but I like it. It's an older VHS. You know I love my older VHS copies. This VHS copy is 1989. So I like my earlier VHS copies even more so than that, but you know what? We'll take it. A couple more. This movie had really good reviews. It is from the Claudette Colbert collection. Claudette Colbert and Don Amici, who I know from the movie Folks and Cocoon. Midnight. This had like a 90+% Rotten Tomatoes score, and it came out in 1939, which is one of the best years in cinema. So we're looking for another amazing movie here based off the reviews. We'll check it out. I don't know anything about it. My mom probably would love a movie like this. Hello, Mother. All right, last but not least, this movie looks intense. The Bridge. The Armchair Commander's Classic War Collection, nominated for 1959 Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film with newly authorized English subtitles. One of the most viciously realistic war films ever made, according to the back of the box. I did not do any research about this movie. It just looked super intense. There was one other movie that I really wanted to get. There was a Sam Peckinpah Western starring Maureen O'Hara, but it had mold. So that's it for today, folks. Add it to the pile of movies that I may or may not ever get around to doing a deep dive review on, because there's just so many. I'm turning into a borderline hoarder, and my wife is getting upset. We'll see you next time.